Let's talk about the Premier League games today. There are a couple of interesting games to look out for today. Crystal Palace is going to be playing Leeds United by 3 p.m. That's the first game of the day. This will be a very tough game. They are not a significant team. The two teams are not significant teams to get one glued to his TV. I think this is a very, very stubborn team, and they can get a result against Crystal Palace. But I think Crystal Palace are playing at home. The game might end a draw. Crystal Palace will win. Then let's look at Manchester United versus Aston Villa. Honestly, this is a very, 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 very tough game. Like, this game is going to determine where Chelsea is going to be after where Chelsea spot on the table. Manchester United is playing at home against Aston Villa. Aston Villa has been having a very bad form for a couple of weeks now, probably a month or plus. Chelsea won them last week at their home at the Villa Park. So today Man United is going to be hosting Aston Villa. I think Man United is going to win Aston Villa. It's a tough game though, but I think Man U has what it takes to win that game. They're in a very good form. Aston Villa has not been in a good form. I know games, the dynamics of games can change. Aston Villa can get to Old Trafford and turn to whatever, and do the unthinkable. It's the Premier League, it can happen. But I think Man United has what it takes to win the game. Then the third game on my list is Nottingham Forest versus Fulham. This is not that much of a game to look out for. I think everybody's eyes, these first 3 games are by 3 p.m. So I think most people will be watching Manchester United versus Aston Villa. The third game is Nottingham Forest versus Fulham. This is another dramatic game. Nottingham Forest playing at home against Fulham. Fulham is a good team within their pedestal. I think they can get a result at Nottingham Forest. They can get a result. They can get a draw. They can win. Nottingham Forest, they're not that fantastic, but they're playing at home, and we all know how the Premier League is. So I think Fulham can get a result. They can get a draw. They can get a win. And then the last game of the day in the Premier League is Liverpool versus Tottenham. Honestly, this is what makes today a Super Sunday. This is the biggest game of the day. This is one of the biggest game of the weekend, if not the biggest game of the weekend, because this is the big boys. Liverpool versus Tottenham. Tottenham they are terrible at the moment. Liverpool are not that good at the moment, even though they are within a touching distance of, the Champions League spot. I think Liverpool has an edge. Tottenham has been bad. Tottenham, I can't remember what they played in their first leg at the Tottenham Stadium, but I think Liverpool should get a result. Liverpool should get a result. Liverpool should get a result. If they don't get, it will be in the favor of Chelsea. If they play a draw, it will be in the favor of Chelsea. If they lose, it will still be in the favor of Chelsea. But if they win, if Liverpool wins, they're going to topple Chelsea. So it's not a good one for Chelsea anyway. So I think Liverpool are going to win. So my prediction for the 4 games are Crystal Palace versus Leeds United. Crystal Palace are going to win. I'll go for Crystal Palace win. The second game, Manchester United versus Aston Villa, I go for Man United win. The third game, Nottingham Forest versus Fulham, I'll go for a Fulham win or a draw. Yes, I'll go for a Fulham win or a draw. And then Liverpool Tottenham, I'll go for a Liverpool win. So guys, this is my take on the games. This is my analysis, my predictions and my views. So let me have your thoughts and your predictions and your views on the comment section, guys. Thank you.